Hello everyone, welcome to another learning episode here in Wentar's channel. We already know that there are 7 major contemporary art forms in the Philippines. We have music, literature, theater, film, dance, architecture, designs and allied arts, and visual arts. This video is about contemporary art forms and practices in the Philippines that focuses on music. Module number 1. Musical instruments used by Filipinos. Musical instrument refers to any device for producing a musical sound. The principal types of such instruments are classified by the method of producing sound. It could be percussion, stringed, keyboard, wind, and electronic. So, we will be witnessing different kinds of musical instruments used by our native Filipinos. For number 1, we have gangsa. Gangsa is a single handheld, smooth surface gong with a narrow rim. A set of gangsa, which is played one gong per musician, consists of gangsa tuned to different notes depending on regional or local cultural preferences. The flat gong, commonly known and played by the groups in Cordillera region, it is also considered as one of the boss gongs played among the Islam and animist groups in the southern Philippines. Sulibao. Sulibao is a conical tenor drum played by the Bontoc and Ibaloy people of the Philippines. It is played with palms of both hands. It usually appears as part of an ensemble along with a kimbal, pinsak, kalsa, and palas. It is made from a hollowed-out log covered with deer skin. Tungatong. Tungatong is a percussion instrument made of various lengths of bamboo, which is found in the Kalinga province of the Philippines. It is played by hitting it against the earth. Traditionally, tungatongs are used by the people of Kalinga to communicate with spirits, particularly as part of the healing rituals. Dodo as. Dodo as is a native bamboo wind instrument in the Philippines, which is a variation of the well-known pan flutes or pan pipes. It is made of bamboo with one of its ends closed via the node of the bamboo. It also does not have finger holes or tone holes, which is unlike popular aerophones like flutes that have finger holes or tone holes to play different pitches on the instrument. To produce sound with varying pitch, you shift from one pipe to another. Sagiko. Sagiko is a bamboo pipe that is closed on one end by a node with the open end held against the lower lip of the player as he blows directly across the top. The pipe can be played individually by one person or in the ensemble of 3 or more. Bungkaka. A bungkaka, also known as a bamboo buzzer, is a percussion instrument or idiophone made out of bamboo common in numerous indigenous tribes around the Philippines such as the Ifugao, Kalinga, and Ibaloy. Kolintang. Kolintang is a Philippine xylophone of the Maguindanaoan people with 8 tuned slabs strung horizontally atop a padded wooden antangan or rock. Made of hand-carved, soft wood such as bayog or more likely tamnag. The kolintang is rarely found except in Maguindanaoan households which have a strong kolintang musical heritage. Traditionally, this homemade instrument was used for self-entertainment purposes inside the house, so that beginning musicians could practice kolintang pieces before performing them on the full-size metal kolintang set. Rundalia is an ensemble of string instruments played with a plectrum or pick, and generally known as plectrum instruments, is performed on ensembles comprising mandolin instruments of various sizes called bandoria and composed on the Iberian tradition. Songs played by Filipinos. OPM. OPM, Original Filipino Music or Original Filipino Music, now more commonly termed Original Pinoy Music or OPM, originally referred only to Philippine pop songs, particularly ballads, such as those popular after the collapse of its predecessor, the Manila Sound of the late 1970s. Currently, OPM is used as a catch-all term for popular music composed and performed by Filipino musicians and singers. Harana and Kundiman. In the 1920s, Harana and Kundiman became more mainstream musical styles. Harana refers to a traditional form of courtship in the Philippines wherein men introduce themselves and or wooed women by singing underneath her window at night. It was widely practiced in old Philippines with a set of protocols, a code of conduct, and a specific style of music. While Kundiman is a genre of traditional Filipino love songs, the lyrics of the Kundiman are written in Tagalog. The melody is characterized by a smooth, flowing, and gentle rhythm with dramatic intervals. Kundiman was the traditional means of serenade in the Philippines.
Alright, alright, alright.